my dear Sagittarius. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. This reading will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Sagittarius, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind wants to happen between you two. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I will also reveal what they would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth with the brutally honest oracle cards. And for a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Sagittarius person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. If you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and free from ads, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And I will use the THELEMA tarot for the readings part, and I will start shuffling your cards. When I open your deck here, I see the Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot. So it might have been some kind of pause in your relationship, and this person wants to overbridge maybe a gap between you two, or travel towards you. Maybe they have been on a journey and coming back. So I call the divine with love and light, and we have a 10 of cups. So it's a two-way street of love. This is two people loving each other. So even if a long time has passed, it seems like this person still loves you, and it's very likely that you still love them. And I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have the Knight of Wands, which is actually Sagittarius energy, together with the Chariot, that's Sagittarius Cancer energy. And we have Cancer energy also here. So I'm thinking this person is rushing towards you, wants to relive the love that you have had probably in the past. Okay, so I call the 6 elements, and here we have the 10 of cups, 5 of wands, and also 9 of swords wants to appear. So even if this person thinks they in their head it's all a fairy tale, there's some real problems, and maybe there's a reason to why you are apart at this point, and these problems hasn't really been solved is what I'm seeing. Okay. 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Sagittarius viewers. I want my dear Sagittarius to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds to the person most on your mind and what this person would want to happen between you two. Okay, so this is the most likely action this person will take when it comes to you and your relationship. This is on an emotional level what they hope would happen, what their heart is dreaming of would happen between you. And this is on the mind's level what they are planning, what they want to happen on the mind's level. And we see here some hopeful new beginning. Knight of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. I'm thinking this person has been dreaming about you a lot and maybe thinking that you would be their forever person, despite what maybe proves in the past that you didn't get along particularly well, or there was stupid things happening. The person hasn't really left their relationship. They're still in it, like wholeheartedly. and they want a new chance. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. We can see these two people have their back turned, and they are two different elements, but it's the feminine element of water, feminine element of earth. So it's still kind of a warm embrace with these cards. It's just, for some reason, I think these people love each other, but for some reason this person thinks that it's no idea, and this person thinks that, I don't know, I feel too clumsy, or I feel too awkward, or like I would wreck your life if this is you, if I would come back. But then to hell with this, because we have maybe selfish reasons, like we want what we want, and I think this person wants you, and they want to work out your issues. So here they say to age with it. I don't care if you don't want me, I want you. I'm going to see to that, to be able to convince you that I have changed, or that this will be great. I will paint a picture for you, so you will see that this will work out. So very convincing. And here we have on a heart's level, there's a little bit more shy energy here with the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, Page of Pentacles. Here it's a lot of humbleness, or it's a humble approach to things. It kind of mirrors the King of Pentacles that we saw here. It's like all these cards are representing by the King here, showing that the person doesn't only think about themselves, and they don't think that they are the best or the greatest. They want to offer you things, but they don't want to offer this if this is not good for you as well. So therefore the person is hesitating a little bit. They are thinking, is this, am I really good enough? Will I be able to provide? Will I be able to give what this other person needs? Is there maybe someone else that would be a better choice for the Sagittarius? And so it's very humble. This is also Sagittarius energy. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus we have also seen Capricorn, Virgo energy. So the person realizes they have some flaws, and they might have done some stupid things in the past. We saw the sneaky Seven of Swords in the upper part of the deck here, and Magician and the Devil, and the Moon is might have tried to play tricks on you or lie to you. So now they are more humble. They realize they are not like the best person ever. Like they know they have flaws, and therefore they don't know if they would be like a gift to you, or like a blessing, or the opposite of a blessing. And here is the most likely action. So they have gone through a lot of thinking here. They still would want something stable with you, but they have procrastinated this, like giving you some kind of offer, because they didn't know what was the right thing to do. Maybe the right thing to do was just to walk away. But then comes the Chariot energy, which is much like this Knight of Swords energy, and they, to hell with it, I want what I want. I can't think back and forth anymore. What is good for you? What is good for me? What is the best choice? Here and there, back and forth. It's driving me crazy. So I'm just going to do it, and then we'll see what happens. So Six of Swords with the Four of Wands. Seems like this person has gone through some kind of healing process, learning to see the truth about certain problematic things, and trying to heal from this. It has generated a lot of love inside of them. When we can accept things as they are, we can accept our own problems and the issues that we might pass on to the world, or the world pass on to us. When we can accept that it's like this, we can calm down, and we become a much more loving person. So this actually seems like a person that could, do better. They could, this is Eight of Pentacles. It's about doing a thing over and over again, getting more and more skilled. So here we can see it kind of twice. So they feel very convinced that they could do better. They feel like they have worked on themselves. They have a new sense of self-love, stability. They are more mature. So and Three of Wands. So Four of Wands, Three of Wands. They feel more and more ready to reach out to you. But then we have the Queen of Swords here, which might be a mirroring of this Queen of Cups, that they know you are a good person with the heart on the right place, but maybe you will have a real hard time forgiving whatever has happened in the past. So even if they would come to you like this, maybe you would be very cold, like frozen, and not want anything to do with them. So here we get this procrastination again. So they still go in circles. I think this person will probably continue going in circles until they get hijacked by this King of Swords energy and just to do it. So we're seeing that they feel ready, but they are scared of reaching out to you because they feel that it's very likely that you would shoot down any attempts from them to reconcile or to get together with you. So on an emotional level, we have Justice. So they don't feel unfairly treated. They don't feel like they don't feel like a victim. They realize what they have done, and they can see the truth now, understand the difference between right and wrong, and they would want to share this with you, that, yeah, you were right, and I understand now, I have seen the light. So they're very enthusiastic here, that it's like the penny has dropped, and they see what you meant, what you were talking about all the time. They probably couldn't see it before. If they couldn't accept having these problems, maybe they wanted to be perfect for you, and when you told them certain things about what they did wrong, they didn't want to see that, and they might have become a little bit aggressive about it, or trying to hide it from you, or things like this. But now they have dropped that act, and they are now seeing clearly what was wrong and what could be done about it. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. And here we have the Ace of Cups, so it's a very deep love for you. But here we have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. So we have the element, the feminine element of water and earth here. And here's the masculine element of the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And so this person is a tad bit scared of you. They think that you have moved on, you don't care about them, you have closed your heart to them. They mean nothing to you. You would probably be angry for them reaching out. Things like this. You are a very attractive person, so maybe you have other people in your life that is the one that's on your mind right now, so they don't think that they have a chance. But the love is very strong, and it's compelling them to reach out to you. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, they're kind of a little bit opposite of each other. So, no, I shouldn't, yeah, I will. No, I shouldn't, yeah, I will. No, I shouldn't, yeah, I will. So, conflict between head and heart here. Thinking too much, overthinking. I would say Ace of Cups and Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands is also showing really great attraction towards you. You're like the honey that this bee needs. So, oh no, maybe the flower nectar that this bee needs to make honey. So they're very interested in you. And this is the most likely action that they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And we have the Star card. So they feel very divinely guided. But they have felt very divinely guided through their healing process, and they continuously feeling divinely guided. It's like they have a conversation with God and learn new things and learn to see things new ways and learn forgiveness, understanding, seeing things from a higher perspective, understanding self-love, understanding the importance of what you do and the effect of your actions on the world and other people and the universe. So they're really smarten up is what I'm feeling. And then we have a Six of Cups. So definitely wants to reconcile with you. And they would want it to have happened yesterday. And maybe they have tried to reach out. And maybe this is how you have reacted. It's very possible as well. But you are all that they dream of with this Star and the Six of Cups. And then we have the Empress, so you're also the one for them, the one that they love. 3 Ace of Wands. So they can't find anyone that compares to you. You are the shining light in the darkness. King of Cups, 10 of Wands. Why it's so hard to show your beautiful heart to someone, or the beautiful love that you feel. And why is it that when one person loves someone so intensely, maybe the other person doesn't feel the same. It's all the story in the world. And I think that you might love this person, but you don't want to love this person, maybe because some stupid thing that they have done in the past. This person wants to fight for you, but they are also fighting themselves inside their head with this should, shouldn't, shouldn't. 10 of Wands can sometimes be massive oppression, like the kind of oppression that's in a pressure chamber or in a volcano deep under earth that has no outburst for their energy, just smoldering down there. And eventually there will be some kind of eruption. I'm a little bit puzzled here because they love you so much. Maybe they love you so much that they want to be able to let you go if you don't want them, if you have told them you don't want them. So that can be what I'm seeing, that they think that can't be the truth, that can't be the end of it. It can't be the way you really feel, because it feels so wrong for them. It feels like you belong together. But if you have said no, maybe here they are fighting this urge to not be able to accept your no, because it doesn't rhyme with their beliefs of things. They feel like you both love each other, and if you say no to them, it's very hard for them to understand that, and they are trying to fight themselves and so that they won't maybe try to convince you otherwise. Okay, so we'll see what they would want to say to you. I have father issues. I don't feel good enough. They might have had someone in their life always telling them that they were not good enough, and therefore they never tried to live up to anyone's expectations before they met you. But now with you, they would want to have the chance to live up to someone's expectations. They don't want to be this screw up anymore. Okay. I never felt safe loving you. I don't think they feel very safe loving you now either. Maybe it's because you have put up a wall towards them. Maybe it's because they have had like deep issues with showing this deep love. Maybe they have loved you this way all the time and never told you, like this has been a hidden smoldering volcano all the time. Maybe that was the lie that I saw here in the past. Maybe they have lied about this love because they never felt good enough as a child, so they didn't want to expose themselves to someone that could degrade them and made them feel not good enough. So it might also be what we are seeing. It can be that you have said you don't want them and they are keeping them a low profile to obey you. But it might also be that their deepest issue hasn't been overwon just yet. And that is that they don't feel good enough and they don't want to put themselves in that position that you could make them in their face feel not good enough. Because that's the worst thing ever for this person. This is their father issues that people have made them from childhood feel not good enough. Okay. And I will look at the romance angels to see what the divine thinks about the outcome here. Heart-to-heart conversations. So it seems like the divine think a lot of things could be solved if you just talk to each other in a harmonious way without maybe being so invested in what have happened, and like really connect with each other. How do you feel? What's going on? What have you been through? What have you worked with internally? What do you think about what went down between us? Like in a very loving way, that could be very helpful. So I'm also going to take from Wisdom of the House of Night. 1. And I want one more, please. I feel this one. There. So the first is movement. So it's all about the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. So it might be that this person has already reached out to you, but maybe they were shut down in their attempts to reconcile. This is a time of change and movement, and a symbol for wonderful surprises. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get answer you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts the trip that you always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that wonderful change is now possible. This is a time to make a move. So this person feels divinely directed to make a move towards you, but their original fear to not feel good enough, they don't want to feel like that, and if you would say no to them, they wouldn't feel good enough, and that's what they fear most of all. And then we have 44, playful. So, my child, life is not always so serious. Choosing this symbol means it's time to lighten up and be playful. That this maybe isn't the worst feeling in the world, that they can try and fail and it wouldn't be the end. Maybe they need to try and fail. Maybe they need to see that they survive also your rejection. No matter what you're asking about, this is a time to have a sense of humor, smile and go do something fun. Life has a way of answering all questions when you're not looking. Wouldn't it be better if you were enjoying your life rather than just sitting around waiting for what you want to happen? Don't take yourself so seriously. It's time to lighten up and be playful. Know that when this symbol appears in your life, the fun is about to start. So it's kind of indicate that they should let go of this oppression and reach out to you. No matter the outcome, they could have a little bit more humor about this and not take this situation so seriously. And if you recognize yourself in this, maybe this is a good advice for you as well. Okay. So I want to show you the reading from above and urge you to watch the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist, or the love reading for June or July that will probably reveal more. You can also watch What Do They Want to Happen from previous month to get the development of this story from then till now and a little bit deeper understanding maybe. So until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.